Thanks, everyone. That was really fun. I will say it would be a much more interesting answer if there were conflict. The truth is that I was, as I mentioned earlier, getting 7 up and running, nothing but grateful that director and writer I admire as much as Ryan was coming in to do that. Not expecting to come back to this. It was just fun to watch what was happening and get to respond to it. When I was called to come onto this movie, though of course I wish we'd had that time that we didn't, and was working with Chris, we had conversations with Ryan at the beginning. It's been nothing but collaborative, and in a way, the perspective that at least personally I got stepping away from it and seeing what Ryan did, strangely it gave us opportunities that would never have been there, because of course he made choices that no one else would have made, just as we all do, and any of us in this room do. So it was in a way it felt kind of like a gift, and though of course there were challenges in every direction, some logistical, some narrative, some everything. It was it was actually weirdly more helpful than not having that other energy. There was I thought there was kind of an alchemy because of the things that he did. And one other thing I'll say is I think that people who say, that this film is kind of like flipping off The Last Jedi, and like when Luke says the thing he does about the lightsaber, if the scene in The Last Jedi where Luke tosses the saber over his shoulder were immediately followed by Luke saying, a Jedi's weapon deserves more respect, I think it was insane. But one of the many brilliant things that Ryan did in Last Jedi is give Luke an arc. He learned something. He got somewhere. So at the end of that film, he recommitted to the thing that at the very beginning of the film he was rejecting. And so the idea that even Luke Skywalker can learn something. I think for a kid to hear Luke Skywalker say, "I was wrong," I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think it's something we could all probably do with a little bit. All right.